Hi, I'm Robert Miller, and I want to talk more about the multiple regression equation. Starts right here, all the way through the equation, and the multiple regression model, which starts here with the constant a, and then through our each of our predictor variables. And with each one, they have their own regression coefficient value. Okay, what I want to say about this right now is just, how do you interpret these unstandardized regression coefficient values? Okay, and I've already indicated values for each of these, and as I just want to start with your knowing is that each of these unstandardized regression coefficient values describes the strength and the direction of the relationship between each of these predictor variables and the outcome variable. Okay? And here for B sub 2, that's an unstandardized regression coefficient value. It describes the strength and direction of the relationship between the second predictor variable and the outcome variable. And also for B sub 3, it's a unstandardized regression coefficient value, and it describes the strength and direction of the relationship between our third predictor variable and the outcome variable. Okay, so that's what the unstandardized regression coefficients do. Now let's interpret them. All right, so for this first regression coefficient for our first predictor variable, it has a value of 0.001. Okay, what I want you to remember in the interpretation of any unstandardized regression coefficient value for any particular predictor variable is that it is always in reference to the outcome variable, y. All right? Now I want you to remember this, okay? Because you're going to shine compared to your friends if you remember this, all right? And you're going to be looking good, okay? So you got to remember this. And the key to remembering this, because people confuse this, okay? But I'm here to help you not confuse it, all right? So I want you to remember this particular thing about it, and you're going to be great, all right? Again, the value of any unstandardized regression coefficient for a particular predictor variable is always in reference to the outcome variable, okay? The outcome variable, okay? So I could do a little outcome variable dance for you, outcome variable. Okay? Now I do this, see, it's outcome variable. It is always in regards to the outcome variable. And the reason I do a little dance for you, I call it the outcome variable dance, okay, like this, the outcome variable dance, okay, is I do that, as silly as it may look, okay, because I want you to remember this. If you remember this, it's the key to everything you need to know about interpreting the value associated with each of these unstandardized regression coefficients. Okay? That value is always in reference to the outcome variable, y. The outcome variable y. The outcome variable y. The outcome variable y. All right? So now it's burned into your brain. And with that burned into your brain, now let's do the interpretation. With this regression coefficient value, so this is an unstandardized regression coefficient value, what it is saying is that there is a change of 0.001 unit in the outcome variable for every 1 unit of change in the predictor variable. Okay? Again, always in reference to the outcome variable. the amount of change on the outcome variable. So there is a change of 0.001 unit on the, you say it now, on the outcome variable measure, for every 1 unit of change on the predictor variable measure. All right? So always remember that that value for the unstandardized regression coefficient for any particular predictor variable is always in reference to the outcome variable. All right, so let's take it one more over here. Now for our second predictor variable, we have an unstandardized regression coefficient value, and it's 0.15. So now you can kind of say it along with me, all right? That 0.15 means that there is a change of 0.15 of a unit on the outcome variable for every 1 unit of change on the predictor variable. All right? Let's do it one more time. Now for the third predictor variable. Here for the third predictor variable, we have an unstandardized regression coefficient value of 1.10. That says there is a change of 1.10 unit on the outcome variable for every 1 unit of change on the predictor variable. Okay? You got it. That's how you say it. You're going to shine above all your friends who are confusing the whole thing one way or the other. You're not going to. You've got it now. You're in like Flynn. Have a good one.